What is up, Dude and Dudets, ladies and germs? It's Sinister Pro, and I'm back with another I Survive So You Can Thrive Ark Official Edition. Excuse me. Alright, today we're starting out on top of the base because I've made some upgrades over my little hiatus over the weekend. I had some sorry about that. I had some personal stuff I had to deal with. Um, Not much I could really do about it. But all we can do is bring you some more content, some fresh content. Alright, so we've done, off the top of my head, we made these stairs. We did a little bit of internal base upgrades. But it's easier for me to go through and show you what I've done. Because I did have time to play, I just didn't have time to do up a video like I initially, or like I wanted to. So I just did some stuff around the base and did some base upgrades, quality of life things at the base so I can move a little easier between areas instead of having to constantly run a mile and a half everywhere. So, but today's real thing is, real special treat is some friends of mine hooked me up with a cool dino, a really cool dino from Genesis. All right. And we need some Rex and Beauty saddles. So that right there should be enough to tell you that we got something cool planned for today. Alright? But we'll do the base tour first before I unveil this guy. Alright? So we've got stairs going from here down onto the second floor. Alright? I put all these fridges in, these vaults. I relocated my fabricator and my smithy up here along with the forge for making gas. So we've got 10 fridges going in here. We also are now a high enough level that we got the industrial cooker. Alright? And we have the forge sitting in the smithy, but I gotta build a place for that to go. Honestly. I gotta build, I think I'm gonna extend out that centerpiece up top for it to go in that. Alright? So, don't want to go back up, want to go down. I did an upgrade to my greenhouse, which is ultimately where these stairs land, is on the top floor of the greenhouse. Alright? Now, this here is going to be reserved. I'm going to come off this electrical cable and run cabling all the way around. Because, I want fridges in here. Because, and a lot of fridges in here. I mean a lot. Because this whole floor here is going to be... I initially thought that I wanted it to be all narco berry, but it is probably going to be narco berry and stem. Then I'm going to put veggies down here, and then probably a stack of 4 of like tinto berries and the other berries in the game. I've already got 4 mejo berries, but all this stuff needs broken out because it's not framed right down here. It's not positioned right. So I can't fit a stack of 4 down this side, or even a line of 4. But that's besides the point. So the generator stayed where it was, because honestly I'm not willing to rerun all this electrical cable just to relocate the generator. Alright, so that leads me to that. Alright, this has become a storage area for things like blueprints, weapons, ammo, things that I don't need ready available access to. Alright, so I'm gonna cut the video and bring out our toy because I'm excited, but I'm gonna wait for the night cycle to end. So I'll see you here in a little bit. Alright, catch you then. Alright guys, here's the big reveal. We're up here on Metal Mountain. Yes, my clan, my tribe hooked me up with a cyan Magmasaur clone. I named him Smokey. He is B.A. Alright, yes. Got a few levels here. Alright, so he's hurt from the last time I had him out. He got mauled by a Rex, unfortunately, which is why I have Samson with me. So we are going to tune the weight one of the The melee really isn't all that worth it, but honestly, the harder he hits, if you get into trouble and you're on him, it's just better that you do. Alright. So he's gonna have 3 attacks, but first I want to talk about the smelting feature. Yes, this thing is like the Phoenix. He can smelt while running. He will cook meat, he will smelt metal, he will he makes gas. It is awesome. Alright? There isn't much this dude can't do. Okay? It is crazy. Alright. So, he can farm everything from obsidian and crystal to, metal, meat, even organic poly. I mean, he's not the most effective organic poly farmer, but honestly, if you're over there to collect oil already, why not just take an RG with you and head over and grab organic poly in the frozen biome? He is awesome. Alright, so, for his 3 basic attacks, you've got the R2 attack, which is a bite, and let's see if I can get him to do the swipe. There it is. Alright, so he's got a swipe, a bite, then the L2 attack is the flame ball. Alright, but you need ingot in your inventory to do it. Now, my personal favorite, and I don't know if this attack farms, but it does look cool as hell, alright, is the R3 attack. Why won't you do it? I don't know why you won't do it. But basically the R3 attack. My apologies about that. I forgot to mute my phone. Son of a gun. Alright, I don't know why he won't do the R3 attack, but basically, if you look, the pipes on, well, I call them pipes, but they're like ribs and spines on his exoskeleton, alright? Or on his exterior there. They do more than look cool. They actually shoot fireballs out the side. But let's get on to the whole farming thing. Alright? The reason he took such a beating from this Rex is I left him out while farming. Okay? And from what I'm told, they do it in the wild as well for some reason. I'm not sure why. But they just eventually stop attacking, so they will not defend themselves. But I mean, look at all the metal that we're pulling, and the obsidian and the stone. Like, he even farms wood and thatch. It's freaking weird, dude. But, like, that was off an obsidian node. 800 metal per bite off of the metal node. That is insane. It's just absolutely insane. Oh, I didn't want to throw out that obsidian. It's not like I can't farm the living daylights out of it, but not the point. Can I find it in here? Stone, stone, stone. All stone. It's all stone. Where'd the obsidian go? Oh well. Alright. But it's, yeah, it's not like these Magmasaurs are so versatile. Like, they're OP. Alright. They're so doggone OP aside from the fact that they won't defend themselves. Okay? After so long in the wild, and then, like, when you have them, having them on neutral, they will not attack something that's attacking them. I don't know why. It's beyond me on that. But in reality, alright, the Magmasaur is awesome. He's an awesome farmer, and it will not surprise me if he does not get nerfed in some way. Like, he's just downright, they are just downright OP metal farmers. Like, that's what I just farmed there, just the top, not even all the metal nodes up here. Like, that's a wild tame Anki. What he got, clearing basically the mountainside. Like, this Magmasaurs are insane. Alright. This is just awesome. But, after this lag of epic proportions, my gosh. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna cut the video, get these resources back down. I'm gonna probably pod him up if I can fit all these resources in my RG, but right now, I don't think I can. My RG's got some pre-mating in him. Crap. Okay. Well, on that note, I'm gonna get this stuff transferred down to our Metal Mountain Indie Forge and get it smelting. I'll bring you back when I'm ready to make up the saddles. Alright, see you then. Alright guys, I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but I forgot it, so I'm gonna put it in the video. Alright, on top of being just a versatile mega monster farming machine that the Magmasaur is, he also has 75% weight reduction, just like the Anki. Okay, so he's just insane. That's all I can say. But we're here. We're gonna craft up the UD saddles and the Rex saddles. So I'm gonna do the UD saddles first, because honestly, they're gonna get the silica pearls out of my inventory. And then I believe, let me look. And we need 5 Rex saddles. So, we're gonna craft those up. Alright guys, I'll bring you back when we get back to base. I'll see you then. Alright guys, we're back at base. Excuse me. We got the UDs that I raised up over the course of the event. Trust me, it took like 3 days to raise these UDs. Once I got them to Juvie, they basically sat out all the time. It was insane. It is crazy how long it takes to raise a UD. So this is the one I paid for. And her stats are decent. So she's going to be my breed, and that's what I'm going to use to breed up for a boss UD. So those are the Rex saddles. There's the UD saddles. Alright. We're just putting primitive saddles on the UDs so we can move them. All these are primitive saddles. They're nothing special. I hate not being able to move dinos around. So, alright. I hate not being able... Lag. Yeah, if you play unofficial, lag is it's just a fact of life. Plus, my base is made out of stone, which brings me to my next adventure. Alright. The base, at least the exterior structure, is going to be made out of metal. I really honestly have no choice but to do it because of lag purposes. But we're going to sit there and put these UDs in their temporary home until I get the kibble farm built. Because with this being official, you can sell anything and everything. So I'm thinking that's male, that's being 2 females, then this should be the male right here. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to continue to breed all 4 of these because I'm honestly building a massive kibble farm. So it's going to be full of Utaranuses and probably tech pterosaurs. Because you know I'll raise them all up and then slaughter them as far as the techs go, which I still have yet to do. Okay, so these guys will, they're mate boosted and feeding, so hopefully these 3 females will start giving me some eggs for exceptional kibble. We got the event Rex that we've had for a while now. She's got a saddle already. I've been trying to get a male from her, but so far all I've gotten close to her exact colors are two females with Samson's just standard backstrap. Oops. Need to go get a drink of water. Water. Water, please, sir. Water. Alright. So. Alright. So, all I've gotten close is two more females with Samson's backstrap. And honestly, the yellow backstrap doesn't bother me so much. Not having that backstrap, but I do want a male so I can pass it around to my tribe mates and they can breed the main colors into their system. But all these guys have to have saddles because the ones like this dude here that ended up with a good melee but the crap health stat, they are going to be part of the meat farming team. Meaning I'm just going to level health and leave the stat where it's at as far as melee until I get up to like 15k, 20k health, somewhere in that neighborhood. And one more Rex. And then I will hook them up with GPS trackers and fly on an RG and order them to attack things. And that's how I'm going to farm meat. Just because it is effective. But yeah, so that is the start of the kibble farm and the tech farm and my plans for the Rexes and how I'm going to support the massive food requirements for all of this. Because these guys eat a lot of meat. Alright, so they're not attacking those two troughs yet. You really haven't eaten much. They are, yeah, this is the last trough. They're devastating that trough. That trough is almost full. They hit that trough too. Alright. Which is why when you're raising something like a Yudi or a Giga that eats so much, honestly, once you get it to juvenile, if you're gonna leave it out, I recommend a lot of troughs. I run 8 troughs. Berry eaters don't typically eat too much. So, I usually run half a trough of berries. And that's been feeding the Brontos that are still out, the Parasaurs, and the Trikes over there. Which I honestly didn't pod them up because, well, you don't really need to. But that is how I raised those Udis in 3 days. I got them all to juvie and then just left them out. Didn't care about imprints or anything of that nature. I'm slowly leveling up Moshops too, who's going to go out and farm me up some fiber consistently with the Dodicarus I have out there on a dino leash. Passively farming me stone. Alright. But yeah, I think that ends it for this episode. Alright, you like what we're doing here on Official? Alright, doing it the hard way instead of speeding things up doing solo. Alright, as always though, like, comment, subscribe, means a lot to me, all the support. Alright, and as always, love, peace, and rock and roll. It's all good for the soul. I'm out of here. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.